come with me and I'll show you what for me and for a few others, well, for a lot of other Goldwing owners, what the draw is. Okay, you've got a big bike, big engine, 6 cylinders, blah, 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 cruiser, the Rolls Royce of bikes. You can argue all day about that. But part of the attraction, and as you know, we do the lights, we do the light parades, all that sort of a thing. But a huge part of it is getting bits fit. I don't know of any other bike, and that's what really drew me off the Rockets. I couldn't buy any more for the Rocket. Triumph didn't produce enough stuff because I'd had a wing. Well, I had a Valkyrie, chromed that all up. Really enjoyed that process. Then decided, right, I want a fresher bike, so I got the Rockets. Happy with it, but I couldn't buy enough stuff for the Rocket to enjoy it as a whole hobby. So first of all, the biking. You're a biker. You're in the biking world. Second of all, everything's attached with it. You can take the missus with you. They're 2-up machines, they're made for doing all that sort of a thing. But then, sometimes it's a wet winter or you don't have the time to do it. But the other thing that a lot of us are attracted to is you can buy something for it all day. You can change, add to each Goldwing that you see, and you think, oh yeah, that's a nice one, it's a pretty one. Well, what makes it pretty and what pulls your eyes is individual bits and parts and trims and different types of trims and nostrils and the ring of fire and the chrome, and these can be changed. You can buy stuff for the Goldwing all day long. And okay, some stuff is dear, some things less dear. So what we're going to do, let's just give you a flavour of what and why. So here is a standard Goldwing mirror, whatever was here. Somebody's previously put something there. They haven't on this one. So let's use this mirror as an example instead. Right, here is a standard Goldwing mirror. And nothing wrong with it at all, functional, doing its thing. However, you can get one of these and trims. Okay, we've got to get it fitted. We'll fit it. That's that way around. Hold on. Let's get the right one to fit the right place. So here we are, standard edge. What you can do is you can buy trim pieces and do things and add on things. Let me just put that and I'll come back to you. I haven't particularly secured that. That's there just to show you. But look at this. Isn't that a bit nicer with a bit more chrome around it? Make it a little bit nicer. Yeah, so you can do that sort of thing. And it's the same as these. And you can carry the theme through, so you can get the same theme. These happen to be, we call them claws, but there might be another. But these will go, hold on, let me just change this for you. Here again, look. Here is a perfectly adequate indicator. Back of the mirror indicator. Nothing down the side. Well, what you can do is you can get yourself a little trim piece. We've got to warm it and stick it and do all the rest of it with it and bend it into shape. That will go there. And see how that now all of a sudden has added to it for not a lot of money and made it pretty. And you can do all sorts and everything. So let me just show you another piece. Here we are, look. Here's a kill switch. Fine. But doesn't it look a lot nicer with a nice shiny kill switch? And you can do, there's so many bits. Because we've got those, I call them the claw ones. You get the same themed ones on here, and then you carry that theme over to here, whatever pattern, whatever. These are extra backlights that are on it. You can now this is plain Jane, very much plain Jane in the front, and over the period of time we'll all change all these switches, buttons, chrome, everything. If you ever saw Not the not the Goldwing, the black one before this, but the black one before that. That was absolutely covered in, you know. And you just build it up, and so in the winter when it's parked up under a cover, you can still enjoy yourself by, you know, oh, I've got a bit of money, let's spend a bit of money on it, and let's buy this and let's buy that, and again we're going to change this look. Here is a bog standard front vent for the so the screen goes up and down, and you know, if it's a bit drafty you can shut the vent. Hold on. If it's a bit drafty, you can shut the vent. Or if it's summertime and this isn't giving you enough air, you can open it and it lets the air through. Yeah, which is fine. But it's not very shiny and blingy, is it? So let's change that and let's see what you prefer, which one you prefer. Oh, what are we thinking? Isn't that lovely? Look, here is a before. Here's a standard before. And here is a nice shiny blingy after. Wow. So, yeah, I definitely think that's an improvement over that. Well, what are we thinking? Blimey, yeah. And you can do these sort of things, and you will. Yeah, this year's budget's gone, but we will, and we do intend to put all the chrome, all the rechrome, everything, do everything to it, because this is a keeper. Yeah, unless, well, you know, the last one, the one before last was a keeper until we got shunted from behind. But anyway, we intend this to be a keeper. So we will be adding, and that's part of the fun. Sometimes getting it from Germany, Netherlands, sometimes got to come from America. Obviously, you can buy different things. Some things are proper little metal plates, some things are just plastic and coated, and the price and where you get it from all adds into it. But just the fact that you can, the world is your oyster. If you're not really into Goldwings, put Goldwing Chrome into your search. Put Goldwing 1800 Chrome in your search, and you'll be gobsmacked. There's not hundreds of different bits. There are thousands of different bits and manufacturers and styles. And oh, let's have that. Oh, we haven't got that. Oh, I saw that in a show. I liked it. Oh, I haven't seen that before. I'll buy that. Even to chroming underneath the parts that you don't even look at. Yeah. But the thing is, now we've got to clean it and polish it. So that's my mission. Get it cleaned and polished, and then on we go. Yeah. And we've got a cover on it now, haven't we? We've got a cover to put over it, so we'll be able to keep it fairly clean parked up here in the garage. Blast from the past. We tried to put some heads that we found in the car boot and light them up, didn't we? On our adventure on the back of the wing one year. You can do anything you want. They're fantastic things to mess with. And that's part and parcel of the whole attraction of Goldwings.